I sure hope you guys are ready this week, man. Things are about to get real. Earnings season's kicking off. The market is literally trading at all-time highs, and SoFi looks like, well, it's about to break out. So we have to do an update on the charts, go over what I'm looking to do, and break down some other stocks I'm looking at, not just SoFi, right? So guys, take a sip of your coffee, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, join my private Discord and my private portfolio update group, which is on Patreon, link down below, pinned in the comments as well, or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon. And now let's just get into it. So by now, you know it's been an absolute battleground. SoFi stock has been, especially in the mid-high 20s, especially the high 20s, man. It's been a battleground stock, and it's trying to break through 28. It's fighting. That's the big spot that needs to break. You guys can see all of last week we were messing around at 28 bucks. We tried breaking out. We actually did on, was that Monday? Yeah, last Monday we got to almost 30 bucks, so we did look really good. Only then to get a couple downgrades. Then the stock tanked on Tuesday, so we gave back all the gains and some. We got back under 28, and then we spent the rest of the week, right? The latter half of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, trying to break through 28, but failing. So again, it's been a battleground stock in the high 20 level. And at this point, man, we got to get through 28. I know I've been saying that. We just need to break through 28. And I think the setup is there. And with the overall environment we're in, with financial conditions easing, we're going to get more rate cuts. We're getting the new Fed chairman in May, which I know is 4 or 5 months away. But that's going to come faster than you think, right? The landscape for SoFi is shaping up quite nicely. And the fact that it's consolidated for, 5 months at this point, I feel like it's building that new base before the breakout. That's exactly what I think's been happening here, and what people don't really realize, or maybe people are impatient enough, or they're not patient enough to see it through. But I think we're building that next base in the mid-high 20s now before the next breakout. And it's been months in the making, ever since summer. We're at the same level we were at in the summer, end of August, middle of August. So I think SoFi chart-wise, it looks a little wonky over the last 1, 2, 3, 4 months. But if you really pay attention here, you're noticing the cup and handle starting to form. Again, it's battling in the 28s, right? 27, 28, 29. If we can get that to break through there, $29, $30 plus, coupled with the narrative, the fundamentals looking good, the financial conditions easing, I think we get that breakout. And of course, it's going to come down to earnings, guys. Earnings are on the 30th, less than 3 weeks away. And let me actually see if I could pull up the estimates very quickly. I mean, we did it already, but let me see if I could pull them up for those that maybe don't remember or don't know what to expect. But yeah, they're coming up on the 30th, and I think we're going to break out. The cup and handles there. Everything is forming quite nicely. This is not wanting to load. Maybe we'll do the numbers another day as we get closer, because we just did the numbers. We don't need to go over them again. But look, I'm going to set my alert. I think the key level for this week is $28. We're going to start small, I guess, or start lower at $28, and then we're going to break through 30. 30 is the big spot, but I don't know. Do we test that this week? I think we do test that this week. I think the first part of the cup and handle starting to break through is us going to 28 or through 28, and I think the gap fills from there to $30, and that's where the cup and handle really breaks out above 30 bucks. So I think we get that sooner rather than later. And, I'd love to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. As always, hit the like button, by the way. Make sure to subscribe. I think 50% of you guys literally watch the content, but you're not subscribed. I check my analytics from time to time, and that's what the analytics are telling me. So make sure to subscribe, guys. Join the email stock newsletter as well. That's 100% free, and we're revamping that here in the new year. We're actually sending out, we're not sending out an email every week. We're going to lessen the load a little bit to start the new year, but we're going to put in a lot more effort into the emails. They're going to be super quality. So on the first of each month, we're going to send out the top picks or my top stocks for that month, right? And then on the 15th of each month, we're going to be doing a portfolio update, right? So I do my Patreon portfolio updates every single week, twice a week actually, for my paying Patreon members. And we do that, I show you guys what I'm buying with $1,000 a week. We break down in real time what I'm doing in Patreon. So that's not going to change, right? That's going to be behind the paywall like it has been. And then the email newsletter is going to be free, 100 like it has been. It's been 100% free, but on the 15th of each month, I'm going to send out a free, portfolio update, a Patreon portfolio update to the email subscribers, right? Going over, what stocks I hold, any updates there. But that's going to be once a month for free, right? On the email side. But the Patreon members, again, that you get updates in real time every single week, every day, right? And there's a private Discord, so that's the main difference. The email, I just want to get more, content out for you guys, and I think I like writing. I want to get better at writing emails too. So yeah, if you guys are interested, a little long-winded there, check it out, link down below. I appreciate you all for joining, and again, it's 100% free. It's free, no strings attached. So that's a quick rundown on SoFi. Alerts are set $28, $30, and let's see what other names are moving. So we got some news out of Opendoor, I think, regarding the real estate market. A lot's been going on real estate wise here. Let's see here. Trump's $200 billion People's QE mortgage stimulus plan could backfire. So we're getting some of that, some news around that. Trump's been doing a lot in the real estate. We've seen a lot of real estate headlines out of Trump. He's going to block institutional investors from buying single family homes, apparently. He's going to, do this, do that, make houses more affordable. I don't know how he's going to do that. We need more houses on the market, more supply, you know what I mean? And I need some more freaking water while we're at it. Cheers, guys. But yeah, I think Opendoor, the momentum's building up. 13% green day on Friday. I think we're going to continue this momentum potentially. It's breaking through here the wedge, which it's been in for months at this point. So Opendoor, is it gearing up for that next big leg up? Potentially here based on the charts, guys. Let's see. Another one that's speculative but has also been hot is Oklo, which is also now starting to break out again. So we were in a downtrend for about 2, 3, 4 months in that ballpark, which you guys probably remember. I was about to short Oklo at 190. I swear to God, I didn't do it though. Man, I should have done it. Talk about nailing the timing but not actually taking the trade like a freaking moron. But yeah, Oklo went from 190 all the way down to 70. Oh man, what an opportunity I missed there. And now it's starting to break out again. I wouldn't necessarily short it here. I think momentum might build back up. We'll see. But yeah, that's Oklo. And we might as well, wrap it up there. I don't want to keep you guys too long. These are a couple stocks I'm watching, some thoughts, overall where my head's at. I think at this point, guys, with easing financial conditions, I think stocks are going to do well in 2026. I've been saying this for weeks, and I think SoFi is going to do well. And I could be wrong, but that's where my, where my head's at, where my money's at. I'm invested, guys, and I think we're going to do well this year. And even if I thought we were going to have a rough year, it's not like I'm going to sell my portfolio. but we would approach it a little differently. But either way, at this point, man, things are looking good, and I'm excited. Cheers to 2026, man. I am excited. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure to hit the like button, by the way. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out the Patreon if you want to keep up with my real-time portfolio updates, my private Discord. You get more access to me throughout the week. And, you know, we're chatting all day in there, guys. So if you want to be a part of it, check it out. Link down below, pinned in the comments as well. Or go to staserfest.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you all in the next video.